So last time I beat the gym, the second gym, right? And I did lose one Pokemon who was just a Rattata though, so I'm not really concerned about that. Oh, King. Do you see anything? I guess you can't see it on the screen because the moves are on the bottom screen. But well, hold on, maybe I can enlarge it real quick. Do you see anything abnormal about the moveset of my Wigglytuff? Moves aren't randomized, but TMs are. Is the Nintendo Direct done? I completely forgot that was happening. I probably should have paid a little more attention to that in terms of like starting my stream, because I'm not going to react to it. But I probably should have at least made sure I started streaming after it was done, since anybody who's interested in Pokemon probably watched Nintendo Direct. What do I do next? Do I go to the left? I'm assuming the Galacta people are gone. There weren't too many big announcements. Really? Nintendo's so lame, because there was some other game announcement, right? That like announced Cuphead, like a new Cuphead game. Like 2 new Cuphead games actually. One that's like, I'm assuming more similar to the original, and another one that is more of a platformer. And then I'm sure there were other, like, it was a pretty big game announcement, but I don't think, if Nintendo's was lame, then that's lame, you know what I mean? Because like, I feel like Nintendo hasn't released a solid game in a while. When was the last time they released a solid game? Legends EA? Or would it have been not a Pokemon game, would it have been a Mario game? I don't actually know. It feels like it's been a hot minute since they've had a good game, though. The ending was a remake? They ended the announcement with a remake? You're kidding. Not even an original game to end it off? That's so lame. Should I lead with my Wigglytuff? Because my Wigglytuff being able to learn TMs might actually be really good for this game. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, Ocarina of Time is one of the most iconic Zelda games. Probably the arguable best Zelda game. But it's a remake. And I mean, a remake for a 3DS game on the Switch might be cool, but that does open doors to other remakes, but I don't know. Is that the first time they've ever remade a 3DS game, though? Because they never technically remade... Well, no, I guess they did do Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon. That's on the Switch, right? Or is it? No, it is. It is. So they have done 3DS games before. That's so lame. That's kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. Bro, when does Duskmar get Shadow Sneak? Did you say that was 22, or was that a different move? There is a new Xenoblade though? I feel like that series has gone on for a very long time, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, 22, cool. Wow, Chimchar has Rain Dish. Interesting. I didn't even realize it was raining. Excuse me. Yeah, literally, first thing I thought this morning was, man, I want to continue that. I want to continue that Pokemon Nuzlocke. Or Drizzle. I need to be paying more attention. I'm terrible. Whenever I'm streaming, I'm terrible at paying attention to Pokemon games. And even when I'm not streaming, I would just wind up watching YouTube on the side and not paying any attention. Like, this is a Nuzlocke. This is a Nuzlocke. I need to pay more attention and do a little more thinking in my fights, because I'm not overpowered. Well, I mean, I am overpowered, but enemies can be overpowered too. like that fucking Rayquaza, bro. And there's the flamethrower. Maybe I should just always lead with Reshiram, overlevel my Reshiram, and just sweep the entire game with my Reshiram. But if there's a Groudon on the other side, then I would struggle. I'd have to one-shot though. Groudon doesn't have as good of special defense as he has physical defense though, so I might be able to one-shot him with the Spatial Rend if I get lucky. Can I not go down here, or are you just fighting me? Okay. I do want to level up my Wigglytuff though, because chances are I'm going to run into some more pretty good TMs, and Wigglytuff being able to learn Spatial Rend was a shock. So if I get some more coverage that Wigglytuff can learn, that would be kind of crazy. Although Wigglytuff's stats kind of suck, right? Like, what's Wigglytuff's attack stats? Because Wigglytuff's mainly bulky, not necessarily strong. That's tough. But if I get some, like, status ones, right? Like, imagine I get a Dark Void TM. I think that would be overpowered, first of all. And second of all, if Wigglytuff could learn that, Wigglytuff would basically just have a better Sing. Also, this is just a random guy. Why is he level 18? Goddamn. 70 attack and 75 special attack. See, it's been a while since I've like gone too deep into stats, but isn't 80 like average for something that's fully evolved? So that's below average attack stats. Was I not supposed to go up? I thought I was supposed to go up, and that's why I went this way. Okay, well now I'm just confused. Maybe I don't know. I haven't gotten an encounter yet, have I? Not here. So is this a new encounter? This is a new encounter. Okay, chat, what do we think it's gonna be? Is it gonna be like a Zigzagoon, or is it gonna be a Palkia? 80 is about average for a fully evolved Mon. Oh, Poochyena. You know, it's not a Steel type, and it's not weak to ground. You know, I'm not complaining. Double slap. Well, I got lemonade today. You can't see it because it's in huge ass cup, but this is lemonade. Okay, so I'm scared to do another double slap because that was only like 4, right? If I get 5, this might kill. Oh! Okay, Sing, please, land. Oh, thank God. Poochyena is pretty close to Zigzagoon now that I think about it. I didn't even think about that, but they are both like early RAL Gen 3 encounters. I do not want to take my chances with this thing. I should have swapped. I should have swapped, because if that was a low roll, I'm dead. Cool, okay. That did a lot more damage than I expected, and I think it's mainly because I forget that fairy type isn't a thing. Imagine it had Strong Jaw. It'd be such a waste to have only on the Poochyena. Honestly, I would be down to put that on the team instead of like Shieldon. Because Shieldon's not going to be good until it evolves, so I might as well save it for the save it until then. Which is like, I want to say in the 40s. So once everything's in the 40s, I can go back and pick that dude back up. Leveling up is going to be a pain though, because I know there is an EXP share item, but like the fact that it's an item probably means that it's still not going to be a good way of leveling things up. At least not quickly. I'd have to grind. I'm not the, like, in terms of Pokemon, I'm not the kind of guy that likes grinding, but I'll do it if I know I have to. Especially since right now half my team is low leveled, so I probably should grind. Oh, I didn't do what I wanted to. Poochyena. What level does Poochyena evolve? It's like 20, or it's probably like 22 or something. Yo, thick fat. Yeah, this dude has a comment shard on him? Now I have 2 comment shards, right? Level 18? Damn, that's an early evolution. So I can see that things, new evolution, or evolution... I can see Mighty Ina's ability pretty soon. Which, well, I'm gonna go ahead and sell these comment shards. Or did I get a star comment the other time? I actually have no idea. No, I do have 2 of these. So what the fuck? Oh, a maniac? Where the fuck is a maniac? I'm not using X items. This is the only game that I've ever played where comment shards can't just be sold. Which, I mean, I don't know if they existed before this game, but, like, still. In the future games, I always just sold them. I'm gonna go ahead and try and evolve Poochyena. Sorry, Wigglytuff, you are not my biggest priority. You may have Spatial Rend, but you're weak as fuck. Oh, there's Sir. Or Madam, I cannot see. Honestly, a strong jaw Mighty Ina would kind of go hard. But I don't know if it's better than... I don't know if it would be better than the original Intimidate. Yeah, I do remember about the nurse. I do remember the nurse. Convenient that that's right there. Almost like there's going to be something coming up. I wonder if I'll be able to get any lucky eggs. And I wonder what else I could have gotten in this route. Oh, hey, that's something I should be able to sell. Bro, this fucking lighting. I could have gotten an Ivysaur. That's disappointing that that's not what I got. I would have loved a Venusaur, honestly. I wonder if my Poochyena can beat it. It's a... I'll run. It won't give as much XP as... I may just kill it, because I might as well get the XP. But it's not going to be a lot of XP, I don't think. I don't know how to be a commentator in terms of this, like, because whenever I'm trying to actually focus, it's like I would have to be quiet. But if I want to talk and be entertaining, I don't know what the hell I would say in a fight, you know? I feel like I'm just gonna yap instead of actually being important. Whatever you do, just don't have Shadow Tag or Arena Trap. Speaking of Shadow Tag, I would kind of love a Gothitelle. I like her. I'm not gonna risk Poochyena. It's too early to be losing Poochyena. But that's kind of strong, no? So I need to play this carefully. And by carefully, I mean send out RESHIRAM. Oh, it's only using Nightshade. Never mind. That means nothing. Let's test out the Flamethrower. Yep, this isn't busted at all. By the way, just curious, is the Elite Four normally concerning in Gen 5? Because this is the Elite Four that had the ground type specialist, right? So I feel like it would be a pretty scary one overall. But, I mean, not that it matters in a randomizer, I'm just curious. I don't even know where I'm going. This C4 isn't too hard? What would you say is the hardest Elite Four? I mean, in terms of the Elite Four itself, not the champion. Psychic, Ghost, Dark, and Fighting. Which one am I thinking of that has a ground type? I might be Why is running so inconsistent? Oh my god. I just want to run, bruh. I just want to run. Get me out of these fights. Oh my god. Wow, that was so worth it. Oh, that's a trainer? If we count remakes, the BDSP Elite Four is really strong. That is true. Man, I should replay that. I should replay BDSP. Not because it's a good remake, but because it's my only way of technically legally playing Gen 4. And the Elite Four is a good challenge. I would like to go back to that. Dude, the music for low HP is so intense. This bitch has Mach Punch? Dude, Gen 4 is just a difficult generation in terms of, like, bosses. Because, like, in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, Cynthia is obviously iconic for being difficult. In BDSP, the entire Elite Four is difficult. And then in Legends Arceus overall is actually a pretty difficult game, just because it's not your average Pokemon game. But its final boss, I don't remember the dude's name, but the Cynthia knockoff, he's really difficult. I don't think many other generations have Volo? Damn, what a weird name. I need to heal. And by I need to heal, I mean I just need to get my Poochyena not at 1 HP. Every little slip up could cost a life. Excuse me. You know, I've seen people do nuzlocks where it's like they have rule breaks or whatever. I don't know what a rule break does or how I would obtain them. Like maybe one per gym badge or something, but like I don't even know what it would do for me. Like, is a rule break not just reviving a Pokemon? And I feel like that would be kind of counterintuitive for a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I'm gonna go see what's up. Because something tells me up is not the way I'm supposed to go. And so I'm going to see if there's anything there. A rule break could also get you a second encounter on a route if you really want something. Oh, that's fun. Okay, maybe up is... Which way am I supposed to go? Because I want to go whichever way I'm not supposed to go just to explore first before I actually make progression. Now that would have been a good encounter if I knew how to fucking evolve it. Feebas is... I feel like Feebas has multiple different ways to evolve, right? Like throughout the games. Like I feel like it changes. I swear it does. Or is it literally just I mean, I know there's an item. Well, I think there's an item. I don't know. This is not gonna get me good XP. Excuse you? This bitch is preventing me from running away so that it can splash me. Get that gay shit out of here. Don't be... There we go. When's the next good TM I'm gonna get? I do wonder. I like Crossel. He's not that great, but I do love Crossel. Krabs. Mr. Krabs. Oh my fucking god. Can I ever run away from anything? It's a rock! Poochyena, all you have to do is be faster than a rock! That's all you have to do! You're a dog against a crab and a rock, and you can't outspeed it enough to run away? It has normalized. I'm glad Crustle wasn't my encounter. Ah, that's interesting. I'm gonna potion. I think there's a TM at the end of this forest. Which fucking end? There's like 10 of them. I probably shouldn't waste my lemonade. I didn't realize lemonade was actually good. Poochyena only has 35 speed? That is pathetic. Okay, there's nothing down here. Wasting my time. Is this just the starter route or something? There was an Ivysaur and a Mudkip, and I got a fucking Poochyena that I haven't... Is Poochyena the rare encounter? Did I get the rare encounter of the route? I've only seen Poochyena once, and it was whenever it was my encounter. For Crustle having normalized is terrible. Because, like, one of Crustle's main benefits is the fact that Bug and Rock are actually pretty decent offensive typings. But he just doesn't get that benefit. Just let me run away. Thank you. As soon as I evolve Poochyena, it's going to be a massive increase in everything. It's going to actually be valuable. Unless it has, like, Truant or something. My hair does not want to cooperate today. Are there any ROM hacks I should try? Like, not necessarily for a nuzlocke or whatever, but like genuinely just like a random ROM hack. Or not a random one, but like a good one. It doesn't have to be for black and white either. This bitch can't touch me. You can't touch me. Cute charm. Dusknoir. It is a minor. It is a baby. It is a Riolu. Why? You can't be falling for it, brother. Or sis. I don't fucking know. Attack it. Exodia! Oh my god. Do I actually have to swap? You asked for it. You immobilized my Dusknoir, and so now you have a Reshiram to fight. Shit, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Never mind. I forget that this bitch is still weak. Wow, a Chastleberry. So glad I did that. I'm assuming I'm going the way I'm supposed to, which is unfortunate, but I forget Slowking exists. I really do. Can I kill a Slowking? Not if it debuffs me. I just want to evolve the Poochyena, bruh. That's all I want to do. How many deaths do you think I'll have at the end of this run? And do you think I'll win the run? Surely I win with a Reshiram that is really, you know, with a Reshiram as my starter. I definitely think you win. We'll see, because I suck ass at things like this. For deaths, maybe like 5 or 6. You have way too much faith in me. You have way too much faith in me. Like, I may have been good at competitive Pokemon. Or at least for a little while. But I'm not good at this shit. I mean, I've done Nuzlocke before. I don't remember if I ever beat them. I think I got bored. I'm fairly certain with multiple Nuzlocke, I've just gotten bored before I beat them. Like, I never lost, but I never won. Either that or I just opted out of actually doing the Nuzlocke because I was just having fun playing the game. Holy shit, Poochyena gets to evolve. Barely. It almost died a second ago. I really hope its evolution is good. Or, like, its ability is good. I don't remember what ability it had, but I think it was fine. What the hell is that sound? This is my first ever evolution in Pokemon Black and White. And it's a Pokemon that I would not expect to see in Pokemon Black and White. What ability do you have, brother? Solar power. Yeah, that's not good at all, but it's not bad. Hey there, let's mooch before we fight. Thoughts? Have to get real close to him. Let's test out the Mightyena. Finally, some speed. Not a lot of damage, though. This isn't concerning at all. It lowered my special defense, but surely I'm fine. Flinch. Let's go. I wonder if Mightyena would be able to learn Spatial Run. That'd be kind of funny. It has enough stats to be used for now, at least. That is true. It's an early game option. Shuka Berry. Yeah, this has not been worth it at all so far. Do I have anything that's low? Not really. Hey there. This is such a big fucking forest. Is that just me? Okay, I am swapping. I am not gonna try that. Bro, I'm starting to miss the fairy typing on Wigglytuff. I never thought I'd say that, but like having the fairy typing on Wigglytuff would be fantastic right about now. I mean, obviously I would still rather the ghost type because fighting types would only be neutral against Wigglytuff, but still. At least they wouldn't just be a normal type. It is a big forest. Got an ad, I'll be back in a minute. Cool. Rock throw. You know, I wonder why they gave Girder so many rock type moves that can be learned, but not the rock typing. And then there's also the question, why didn't they do what they did with Delmise, where they give stab damage to not to just the rock typing? I feel like that would have been so doable. Because like Conkeldurr, I mean, it makes less sense for Girder, but Conkeldurr's literally holding 2 giant rocks. I feel like it would make sense to give him the rock typing, or at least stab on rock moves. I don't want to talk to you. I want to explore. Let's go to the moon. Ba-da-da-da-da. I wonder if I'll find a shiny. This is my revenge on the Feebas for wasting my time. How the fuck is the Feebas still faster than me? The fuck? Whatever, it's dead. Damn, I gotta go all the way around. Fiery Dance. Now, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting TM. If you find a shiny, you are enacting shiny claws, right? Oh, absolutely. And Duke Claws, speaking of clauses, is absolutely in effect. Fire Dance is good, right? Is that the fire move that has the chance to boost special attack, or is it the one that lowers enemy special attack? Either way, it's solid. There's no guarantee anything I have would. I don't think it would be better than Flamethrower, would it? 80 base power, 50% chance to boost special attack. That might be worth dropping Flamethrower for, actually. Or Dragon Rage. I would probably drop it for Dragon Rage. Or drop Dragon Rage for it. Because there's no reason to have that at this point. It won't be one-shotting anymore. And Reshiram special attack with Spatial Rend. Like, there's no point in having Dragon Rage anymore. If I want to one-shot something with a dragon move, Spatial Rend. Also, can I just say, something that I completely forgot last time I was doing this is that the fact that Reshiram was my starter is so good. Not because I get to start the game with Reshiram, but first of all, because I didn't have to catch it. Second of all, because it gets boosted XP for being a Pokemon that I didn't catch myself. Like, it's a win all around. There's so many good things about having a legendary as your starter. Was Azumarill just terrible before the fairy typing existed? Because I feel like I would never use Azumarill if it wasn't a fairy type. Like if it was only water, I would never fucking use it. Even with huge power. Like, no. Because, like, what kind of coverage would you have on it? Oh. Oh, I got the Dragon Skull back. Cool. The fairy type helped it a ton, for sure. Gorm of the Seven... Am I gonna have to fight this guy? Oh, okay. Who the fuck is this brown-haired guy? Like, I'm pretty sure he's like a gym leader, right? But he's been fucking useless. He's the next gym leader? Okay. Well, the next gym leader is Bug. I understand having Bug as like the first or second gym leader, but why the fuck is it the third gym leader? Like, it doesn't matter for this because it's randomized, but like, why? Why would you make the weakest type in the game by far the next fucking... Why would you make it the third? Like, by the time you're in the third, at the third gym, I feel like you should be more than ready to take on bug types. Just for balancing reasons, that sounds like a misplay. You know, I feel the same thing about Rock as well, but I feel like Rock, they're consistent about making Rock first or second gym. In Unova, the bugs are a bit stronger. I'm more questioning the bug in E4 Sinnoh. That is very fair. Sinnoh's Gen 4, right? Because it's Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh. Yeah, there is a... Is there a bug type gym leader? I forgot. They're so forgettable, bro. That gym leader is so forgettable that I don't even remember there being a bug type gym leader there. Oh shit. Wait, what? Steel resists Dark and Ghost? Wait, Steel is busted before Gen 6. Steel is busted. I need like a bulky Steel type. Or not Lairon. Bastiodon. Maybe I can use Bastiodon and like get actual value out of him. But he also has quad weaknesses. Who's the best Steel type in Unova? Because, like, I would assume Metagross. Maybe Dialga, actually. Bro, Dialga was busted before Gen 6. Having that many resistances just because it's a Steel type? Like, I knew Steel type was a good typing for defensive, but it's way more defensive before Gen 6. Because I'm assuming it was Gen 6 that made it so that Steel doesn't resist Dark and Ghost. Dialga is definitely the best Steel type with Genesect right behind. Oh, right, Genesect. Damn, yeah. Getting a Dialga would be kind of crazy. Dude, Origin Form Dialga totally existed at the time of this game's release. Bro, I have no flying type. I need a flying type. I honestly, give me a Skarmory. The Skarmory would go kind of hard. gonna go heal and then move further up. And then I think I'll also try using Fire Dance, see who can learn it. Yeah. Me and you were thinking the same thing. Fire Dance. Dusk Noir can learn it? I mean, it'd be solid coverage. I figured RESHIRAM would be able to learn it. I was more so expecting Wigglytuff to learn it than Dusk Noir. Guess it really do be random, huh? Alright, get rid of... I'm never using Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray is way too RNG based to use. I mean, he's not a special attacker, but I might as well just put it on him for a little bit of coverage. Just have to make sure Mighty and I couldn't learn Spatial Rend. Wait, what is Dusk Noir's special attack? Wow, that really is far worse. Damn. Let's move further up. I don't want to fight everybody. You know what, I'll fight this guy. But I'm not gonna lead with Mighty Unit since he's actually at a good level. Well, I think a good level. I don't know what level the third gym is. It might be level 30. In which case, I would be concerned. Oh, wait, you're not even a trainer. Are you a trainer? No. Oh, there's a lot less trainers here than I expected. Normally when you see people roaming around on a road, you think trainer. I love what they do with the camera in this game. I love that it's not just stationary. Bro, when do I get to Drift Veil? I need me some iconic music. Even though, honestly, Pokemon Black and White has some of the most iconic Pokemon music ever. I'm pretty sure. Because I've recognized so many soundtracks, even though I've never played this game. Drift Veil is the 5th? Okay. Are you a trainer? No. Oi, oi, oi! Hello, bed. I'm assuming you have absolutely zero interest in Pokemon and you're just gonna come in and say hi and then dip immediately. Or just lurk. I guess lurking is also a high chance. So 5th gym. Can't wait. Maybe I'll get there today. Doubtful. I vibe with you, Nova. Really? I didn't track you as the Pokemon type. You said, Halucha, you said I can get the XP share here, right? Who the fuck is that? And why is that? I don't know. I just assumed. My bad. Oh, isn't there like a... No, wait, you're not the PC person. No, I don't know. I don't actually know Gianette. Who the fuck is that? Who is Gianette? Posture check? Fuck you. Fuck you. My posture is attuned to the lighting. If it was actual proper posture, it would probably be like me over here. Oh, the lighting didn't actually change. Maybe it's a little darker out now. Who the fuck are you? Do you register the place where you live? Yeah, I'll pass. Why am I getting into PC? I don't need a PC. Maybe Pride Month, but your back gotta be straight? True. I'd rather a straight back than a gay back, you know? Is there like an encounter I can get? I mean, this place seems pretty big. I mean, you are Gay Division? Not on Twitch. I'm only Gay Division on Discord. And that's temporary. But I think the Rainbow Eye will stay. Going to the brown building with green around the doors. Okay. I was just trying to see if I could get any encounters. Yeah, I knew this place looked important. Oh, is this the gym? Or is that just a random ass statue? Do I follow him? That is not very satisfying for an elevator. Oh, there's trainers here. This is where you get the EXP shirt? Cool. Oh, wait, bed. You want a rundown of what's going on? So, I know it's small, but can you see the move that I have on a Wigglytuff? Wigglytuff abs, even though it's only a pit of, I'm nervous to actually use Wigglytuff against this shit. Yes, I see. Yeah. Yeah, Spatial Rend on a Wigglytuff. Let's go. And a RESHIRAM, that's my starter. That was fun. You should consider winning faster. Right. No, I need to level up my team. I only have like half my team at a good level. And which, if just some random scientist is level 21, that means I am probably under leveled for the gym currently. Which I'm assuming this is the city where the gym is, so. I am a little bit scared. Because there is a level booster on as well. Oh no, I dropped my glasses. Velma looking ass. So what Pokemon have you carelessly murdered so far? Do you mean like encounters, or do you just mean like everything I run into? Or are you talking about the one death I have? Technically, because I have killed one encounter as well. But my one death was a Rattata. Yeah, my one death was a Rattata. Ratata. And then I accidentally killed an Aggron. That was one of my encounters. So I wish I could have gotten that. Rattata probably had the best moves ever. Yeah. No, I think I killed it against a Rayquaza because I had to give it fodder. It was either the Rayquaza or it was the Grovyle with Pursuit. I think it could have been the Grovyle with Pursuit, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Nightshade here is a good idea. Shaking my head. Hey, shut up. It's just a Rattata. It's just a rat. It's a rat. I'm not concerned. I'm not upset about that one death. This is a dark type. Does Cat need to learn good dark moves? I feel like it doesn't, but I'm not going to take my chances. Oh, I could have done Excadrill. Because apparently Steel resists dark in this game. Sand attack. Oh no, a little bit of dirt in my Reshiram's eyes. My Reshiram has Spatial Rend because I got it as a fucking TM. I'm so scared. I'll use Fiery Dance. Fire Dance isn't gonna be crazy for a Reshiram at all. I don't know what y'all are thinking. That's not crazy at all. Ed, what's your favorite Pokemon game? My favorite is Ultra Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, USUM, whatever you want to call it. Specifically Ultra Sun because that's the one I played, I guess, but they're basically the same game. Oh no, Furry Cutter. I like X and Y. X and Y is a good choice. I do like X and Y. I think I did actually play it once on the 3DS. I've also played it on an emulator, but don't tell Nintendo. You know, Nintendo, if they don't want you using an emulator, why don't they give you the ability to do things without the emulator? That is where my favorite mon comes from, so... You know, there are some really cool megas in it. I'll give it that. But my favorite Pokemon comes from Gen 2, Tyranitar. But what's your favorite Pokemon? Aegislash? That's it. That's fair. That's a solid Pokemon. I love Aegislash. You know, I've actually had Tyranitar go into Master Ball tier in ranked battles, I think twice. Yeah, I think I had him go all the way to Master Ball tier and ranked twice, which were 2 out of 2 times, by the way. I've only been in Master Ball tier twice because it's a shocking amount of grinding to get into, but the shiniest peak, that is true, very true. Making garlic baguettes in the oven, can you give me one? I haven't had garlic bread in ages. Scope lens. Cool. Oh. You can't have one because you killed the Rattata. Bro, I killed Ratatouille and you're punishing me for it? I guess that's fair. Bro, these levels are getting scary high. Random trainers are having level 21s. Leveling everything up is going to be a little bit tough. Y'all want to see some Mega Ball knowledge? Never mind. I thought that since Nightshade can't be super effective or not very effective, I thought it would still affect normal types. I was wrong. I thought it completely ignored all type advantages, but no. I'm stupid. Never mind. I don't have Elite Ball knowledge. Pokemon Larper? I'm aware that ghost types don't affect normal types, bruh. It's not often you use Nightshade, or it's not often I use Nightshade. I'd probably change that at some point. I feel like I swear I remember at some point in my life using Nightshade against a normal type and it affecting it. Yay, Shadow Snake. Damn. That was good for XP. Well, at least this is a good place for a little bit of levels. This thing doesn't learn any solid ground moves, right? probably shouldn't take my chances, but I mean, I know it doesn't have Earthquake. And, it might have, like, Bulldoze or something. But I should just one-shot it. Yeah. They probably had, like, Mud Bomb. That's special, though, so I'm not really concerned about that. I'm gonna go heal. But that is the most annoying elevator sound in my life. Should I do, like, more Pokemon? Like, should I do, like... Not Who's That Pokemon, but y'all know that game, like that website game where, like, you have to insert every Pokemon's name? Like, you have to name every Pokemon or whatever? Because Who's That Pokemon based off of just simply a silhouette? That's easy. Yeah, okay, so, like, are you criticizing my stuttering? Just do Pokemon Smash or Pass? No. That is not a thing anymore. That trend died. I would watch you try to name all the Pokemon. The only problem is that I'm terrible at that because my memory, first of all, is awful. And second of all, there's over 1,000 Pokemon on it. Like, I could probably do Gen 1, but after that, hells no. At least not without, like, any sort of, like, hints or, like, silhouettes. Excuse me. I would struggle so hard. I was definitely smashing Probopass. What the hell is smashable about the Mario Rock? You're more of a Conkeldurr man? What? I don't even know what that means. I'm more of a Cynthia guy. Cynthia's not a Pokemon, but that's kind of the point. If something's not a person, I wouldn't smash it, you know what I mean? Hell, I'm not convinced I would smash people. Insert lie detector buzz. Yeah, okay. I wonder if this will do anything. Bro, that did fucking nothing. Yeah, this Wigglytuff is definitely going to be an interesting Pokemon to have on my team. It's just Shucklehead's crazy defense. Spatial Rend is special. I thought maybe it would do something because I'm pretty sure Shucklehead's slightly lackluster special defense. Whoops. Its defense and special defense is equal? Damn. I didn't know that. I thought it had less special defense. Bro, my mom's gotten so impatient with me texting back. Like, she'll text me and then not even 10 minutes later she'll call me because I never responded. Like, seriously? Is it really that important? I do need to be better about checking my phone though. Like, not necessarily on stream, but whenever I'm just doing whatever. Surely this thing doesn't have a bug move, right? No, it definitely will. It'll have, like, bug bite. This is a mistake. This is fine. I'm taking my chances. It'll flinch. That's not a flinch. I wonder if I still outspeed it. Nope. It might not have a bug type move, actually. Smackdown, Rock Polish, Feint Attack. Damn. That could have been much scarier. Thankfully, my poor decisions are not punished. You know, Wigglytuff might actually be able to kill this thing with Spatial Rend. The soundtrack in this game goes so fucking hard. Come on. Barely didn't fucking kill. The fact that a super effective Spatial Rend couldn't kill a fucking Dratini is crazy. Like, I know I'm a little bit under leveled, but like, damn. Just gonna use Dusknoir. Oh yeah, Dusknoir has Water Absorb. So that's cool. But this bitch just uses Absorb. Wow, 2 damage. I'm so upset that 2 HP I'll never have back again, except I will when I heal. I love Dusknoir. I love this big guy. One of my favorite ghost types. Mimikyu is definitely above him though. Mimikyu is probably one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. The fact that it's Ghost Fairy, and it's like you never actually see Mimikyu itself, because, or at least you almost, whenever you're looking at Mimikyu, you're like, oh, it looks like a Pikachu knockoff, whatever. That's just its disguise. Mimikyu itself isn't actually the Pokemon thing, or the Pikachu thing. And so it's like really cool. The chairman? Why ask a question and not give me the option? Since when is a trainer in this game like, are you ready to face the chairman? And then they just don't give you the option to say no. Like, I didn't know this was gonna be a fight. I thought, first of all, I thought you were a fucking lady. Oh no, my speed. I'm so concerned about my speed. Damn, I've already been live for an hour? Damn. There was a sad episode of the Sun and Moon anime where during the battle with Ash's Pikachu, Mimikyu looks into the water, sees its own reflection, then cries. That is so sad. I've never watched a Pokemon anime. The only part of it I've seen is Indigo League. Which, by the way, is it just me, or did Indigo never end? Or was it just not all out on whatever I was watching it on? Because I watched Indigo League and I never actually saw the end. Like, it only got to like the 5th gym or whatever. Like, it didn't actually like finish. Hydrate? Oh my god, brother. Lemonade this time. It's different. I must vanish, don't kill any more Pokemon. Rattata was enough, you heartless. Yeah, I'm sorry. Indigo League did finish, you just never saw it? It must have just not been out. It must have just not been available for me, because I went to the last episode and it just randomly didn't have any more episodes. And I checked, I think it was only one season. So like it was a while ago though. But I know Indigo League is like the first Pokemon anime, so it's not like they added more episodes later. Honestly, I think I'll go ahead and end stream after the third gym. Or maybe after I get some encounters after the third gym, because I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of new area I unlock after it. So I'll probably do it just a couple things after the third gym and stream. And then I'm gonna be so real, the rest of today I may just play Rivals on my own. Like, not stream it, but I may just do that. I love the limited use of 3D in this game, it's so charming. Yeah. It is nice. I also don't know where I'm supposed to be going right now. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go to the middle. I don't want to do anything. That dude is a lonely fuck. Hey. Why are you stopping me from leaving? Oh my god, I have Riz. What is your hobby? Video games. That was like loser. What is your job? I'm self-employed. Oh my god. There's 8 questionnaires? What do I get from this? Do I get anything? I prefer battles. What's your favorite kind of Pokemon? Cool. What's your favorite Pokemon type? I really like Ghost. Where do people prefer to live? Bitch, I don't know. The country. I have no clue what you get from this. Which one do you wish you had more of? I wish I had more money. I have all the time in the world right now. What's most important to you? Myself. Because I'm selfish. Which partner would you choose? Why do I only have smart and athletic as my choices? Not everybody is smart or athletic. What the fuck? I'll go athletic. What do you value more in a person? Substance. What type of person do you like? Rich. No, I like fun. They gave me something, I think. Oh, I'm just spamming A at this point. I wanna answer honestly. What's my favorite food? Where is the savory? Where is the savory? Why is savory not a fucking option? Sure, sweet. Oh my god, I don't know what I just selected. What is your favorite music? Probably pop. What's your favorite type of TV? Does anime count as cartoons? I'll just do that. What is your favorite kind of movie? Action? I still don't know what savory even is. It's like meat and stuff. Because you wouldn't call meat bitter, sour, sweet, or spicy. You know? It's none of those. Sure, now there more of this. What is your favorite time in school? Breaks. What is your favorite school subject? Math, because I'm a loser. What's your weakest subject? Social studies for sure. I keep pressing A because it's like, oh, it's asking a question. Let me press A so that I can see the options and continue. No. It shows the question and the options at the same time. What do you do on holidays? What's your favorite sport? I played soccer once. What do you think the most fun part of Pokemon is? Battles. What would you want to become? Trainer. Who is your favorite gym leader? That's a lot of options that I don't know any of. I don't know their names. I'll say Elisa because she sounds hot, just based off the name. It was fun to get to know you, and as a thank you gift, that's it. No. That was not worth it. Wait, can I go down here? Okay, so from what I'm able to see, I'm willing to bet there's no other place I can actually walk to from here. I'll actually have to use a boat to get to a whole nother area. That's what I'm betting. Well, no wonder I didn't remember it's not an important item. Yeah, clearly. It's just a hotel. So I can't get any more encounters before this gym? Is that what I should gather from this? Because I'm assuming this is where I came from. I could be wrong, though. This doesn't seem like somewhere I came from. Think you might be able to get one on Route 4? Oh, this is Route 4? Okay. Also, what level is the gym leader normally? I should probably know that before I'm going into it. Such a lame encounter. I'll take it, though. It's a water type. That I think evolves relatively soon. There's probably a TM here. Okay. I do not want this. I do not... I mean, it'll evolve, I guess. I'm not gonna take my chances with Spatial Run. If Spatial Run crits, it probably kills. Sorry for asking so many questions, by the way. 28 is the evolution? Alright. So I'm not gonna be able to get that before the gym, I'm assuming. Wasn't the last gym like level 20? I'm assuming this one's going to be closer to like 25, which is concerning. Can you hit more than 3 times, please? Thank you. Gym Ace is normally 23, so yeah, 25 with the 10% buff. That's doable. I don't have to be accurately leveled since my RESHIRAM will probably just carry. Oh, I need to put the EXP share on somebody. I completely forgot. I think I'll drop Bronzor for Krabby and then put the EXP share on him. Because I'm not using Bronzor right now. Bronzor is not really going to be good until later on in the game. I'm I'm gonna go put that on my team, and then I will go explore this place. Yeah, I think I'd rather a Kingler than a Zebstrika, honestly. Maybe Krabby learns Fiery Dance? Well, it won't matter once it becomes a Kingler. But like a drought boosted Fire Dance? Wait, what if I just keep it a Krabby forever and I just use it to buff my RESHIRAM? Like I just use it to bring up the drought. That's honestly not a bad idea. Oh my god, that is so nice. You can just walk right through people in that tiny little section. Honestly, that would be a fine strategy, just bringing out the Krabby for drought and nothing else. That might genuinely be what I do. At least for this gym. In terms of, like, I think I would rather use a Kingler as a water type than just use it for drought. Because water type coverage would be very nice right now. I don't know why I'm doing that. That doesn't do anything for me. Honestly, this team is getting pretty well-rounded. I mean, getting rid of Mightyena and Wigglytuff pretty soon would be ideal, but it's going pretty well. Like, a Kingler will be a great addition as well. I'll keep the XP share on him, though. And then I guess I'll keep leading with Wigglytuff. Although maybe it'd be better to level up some of my better dudes. Krabby cannot learn that. But what about Spatial Rend? Kingler's a very heavy physical attacker, right? So it wouldn't even be that great to have special attacks on it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna level up my Dusknoir instead of the Wigglytuff. Because having Dusknoir level at a higher level for the gym will be good. Because I do not want to only rely on my RESHIRAM. Yeah, Kingler's really physically... Like, not even just physical attack, physical defense too, right? High crit ratio with scope lens on Spatial Rend? I didn't even think about that. The only thing I'm missing for a guaranteed crit on Spatial Rend is an ability that boosts crit rate. The special stats are 50 while the attack is 130 and 115. That is kind of crazy that those physical stats are so goddamn high. Alright, Jimbo. Oh, don't. No, you just got out of a gym fight. Surely you're not gonna make me fight you. Okay, good. I'm assuming that if there's ever rival music, then that'll mean rival fight. Could you wait a bit? I'm going back to Route 4. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go with him, but I'm going back to Route 4 because you said there might be a TM there. I wonder if TM's randomized to other TMs. Do we know for sure? I'm assuming so, since I'm not just getting random TMs at the wazoo. Remember what I said about trainer or about rival fights? Are you not a rival? Oh no, so he doesn't actually have to fight him. Cool. Oh, so I can't go there yet. Okay, okay, fine. I'll go follow the gym leader. Or maybe not. Maybe I can do a little bit here. Semi-sage. Look at there. I hate this area with the sandstorm, bruh. Maybe I should lead with Excadrill just for this area. Oh my god, can you just let me run, bruh? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna lead with Excadrill for this area. Dig is an HM? What the hell does Dig do? Oh, do I have to be able to swim in order to access that? Brother. Wow, a blue scarf! I'm gonna put that on in the winter. Bruh. Works like an escape rope? Oh, I had no idea. That's actually good to know. Bro, I have seen progressively less evolved Pokemon throughout the game. Remember when we started off and I was running into multiple Agrons and fully evolved Pokemon and shit? Like, I feel like the game's somehow gotten easier since the first areas. My nose is bothering me, what the hell? Shuckle? You stand no chance. When do I get Iron Head? That's actually not concerning at all. Wait, the Pixies don't even have Levitate anymore. Although, I don't know if they ever had Levitate now that I think about it. Is Endure just useless for this bitch? Because all it's gonna do is make them die to the sand. Yep. It looks like you just don't get Iron Head? Bro, I'm having to work with Metal Head as my strongest... Metal Claw, sorry, as my strongest metal move. Sorry, steel move on Excadrill for the entire game. Yeah, that's really great. Is there any point in this little side area existing? No, there's not. Well, that's fun. Metal Claw is gonna be great. I mean, it's not bad, but not ever getting Iron Head on something that literally has an iron head is crazy. Wow, having Girder is actually very fitting for a dude here. That's very fitting. Does bro not have a fighting move? I thought you would have used a fighting move against, you know, my steel type. Nightshade might genuinely be better than Shadow Sneak here. Maybe I should disable Rock Throw. Nah, not one more Nightshade will kill. The impudence. How frickin' dare you? I don't know what that word means. Wow, I just didn't move at all and I ran into a Pokemon. A Ditto. Honestly, probably one of the worst encounters you can get in a Nuzlocke. Good thing it's not my encounter. My headphones fell off. That's how disappointed I am in the fact that that can happen. The fact that you can not only get an encounter whenever you're just not even moving, but you can also get an encounter when you move one space. And then you can have that happen back to back. It's not likely. Also, focus energy is the TM I got from that? Well, I could literally guarantee a crit on RESHIRAM now if I wanted to give that to him. Them. I'm not using focus energy. There was a TM, just not a good one. Yeah, you're right. They can't all be hits, you know? Whalmer. So what does the gym leader want me to do? Like, he wants me to follow him to some place. I'm assuming it's just like straight down from where his gym was. How do I get back? Through here, right? Yeah. What's in here? Oh! That's cool. Go to the dock to fight Team Plasma? Okay. I'm just jamming. I think I yapped so much that I have nothing to talk about anymore. Did I specify that I meant yesterday? I think I yapped so much yesterday that I just don't have anything to talk about anymore. I'm assuming it's a different dog? Okay, so a different dog? Okay, this stock. Why is my rival here? Oh, that's Irene, right? Iris, sorry, I was close. I forgot her name, but I know of her. Okay, Daddy Gym Leader. I'll follow you, I guess. Now, where do I go? There's totally not a lot of ways I could go here. So not this dock? This dock looks important, though. I'm assuming that's going to be, like, you know, the government mandated boat area in the Pokemon game. Is this another dock? Why are there so many different docks? And like all of them but one are useless. I'm assuming this is the wrong way. But where do I go? Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, the hotel I went in earlier. So there is a purpose for it. What if I just say no? I'll have a battle. Okay. Why am I the one that has to answer him, by the way? There's a full-grown fucking adult right next to me that's literally a gym leader. And I'm the one that's having to answer him with yes or no. Like, what? Also, lighting. Hello? I need to, like, have a curtain over my window or something to stop the lighting from being terrible. I have blinds. They don't work well enough. This is a mistake. Honestly, I haven't used Mightyena in a while. Surely this Golurk doesn't have Drain Punch. Surely this Golurk doesn't have Drain Punch. Weak. Weak. It's the only one. I'm shocked. I'm a little shocked I've only had one death so far in this nuzlocke because I'm normally much more careless. I'm going in. Let's go in balls deep, bruh. Don't worry, I'll hold the line out here. Y'all can handle everything. Okay, fine. Oh. Yeah, that's not an intimidating front at all. I'm not gonna lead. Leading with Excadrill should be fine. My word, I don't care about the lore. Oh my god, everybody, the two sides are against each other. Oh my god, Getzes, this guy, you know, talking about something important. Oh wow, we all care a lot about Pokemon. We can talk this out like normal people, and you know, we don't have to battle at all. We can just do everything. You know, we can do everything peacefully. Oh my god, the Muna. Oh my god, they're gone, and they left a Pokeball behind. Wow, a berry! I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful I got a berry. Okay, I can finally do what I came here for. Cool. Useless, but cool. I can fight the gym. That's not actually gonna be a fucking bug gym. There's probably not gonna be a single bug type in the entire thing. Don't worry, I've never done this gym before, but I'm sure I can guess it. Do I just push? Okay. Okay. Look at this clown. I'll destroy him. I don't like the It movies. I'll say it. I don't like them. Bro was Blacephalon before Blacephalon existed. Also, what the fuck? A random commie gym trainer has a fucking Genesect. Wow, lock on. I'm so scared. You're saying about there being no bug types, and then they showed me the strongest fucking one in the game. Yeah, I was saying, wasn't I? Very interesting. Does lock on allow you to hit things when they're dug underground? Because I didn't think that's how that worked. Oh, this bitch doesn't have levitate anymore. Yeah, lock on does that? I had no idea. You know, whenever I first saw the fire, I was a little bit scared because I was like, what fire move is strong enough to hit me while I'm underground? But no, it's just flame charge. Bro, last night I saw Kamari on Minecraft, and I texted him fucking chicken jockey, and he only just now saw it. It's crazy how memeable that Minecraft movie was. Like, I'm not shocked it was so memeable. It's just crazy that they allowed it to be so memeable. Do I have any, like, paralyzed heal? Nope. Excuse me. I'm no longer leading with Excadrill. I want my Dust Noir in the front. Wow, a button. I wonder, what's this button do? Oh, I gotta squeeze through more honey. You know, I've never been a honey person. I've never really cared for honey, like on food. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Woo! I did that. All skill. I predicted that. I deserve this. I deserve to celebrate that. Yep, they sure can switch if they have nothing for you. So, Magnet Pull can prevent that, but I'm willing to bet you'd be able to hit a RESHIRAM if you're Steel type, even if you're Steel type. Is there something I'm missing? Like, is this literally just button pressing simulator? I have to go at it from the middle, bro. It's literally just button pressing simulator. Just press every button you see. Oh, there's a trainer there. I didn't even see them. They were just hiding out. Why is there no variety? Why are they all clowns? Like, I mean, I'm aware that gym trainers are, like, relatively consistent. But, like, they're all clowns, which... If it made sense for them to be clowns in the gym, then fine, but it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. I understood why the Riolu swapped. Why did the Rhyperior swap? Is it because it saw that I was a ghost type and that it had a normal type Pokemon? So it wanted to try and be immune to my moves? Is that? It may only have Horn Attack and Takedown, but I assumed it would have some sort of rock move. I guess we'll see, because I'm not swapping. Honestly, even though Fiery Dance is resisted by Rhyperior, just because of the sheer difference between Rhyperior's physical and special defense, a +2 Fiery Dance might genuinely be stronger than Nightshade. Wow, that did nothing. It was closer. It was a pretty close thing. Is it just gonna keep tail whipping me? Stomp, tail whip, scary face, fury attack. Wow, that is pitiful. Because Rhyperior is honestly one of the scarier Pokemon to run into, just because of how bulky it is and strong it can be if it has, like, literally any stab move. Well, that was interesting. If it was one level higher, it would have had Rock Blast. Now, that would have been potentially scary, because Rhyperior is strong, and Dusknoir is bulky, but... I mean, I don't know if it would have been able to win a 1v1 against them. Okay. Okay, I'm going to just heal, I guess. Excadrill's unusable because he's paralyzed, but... might as well heal up the little bit of HP that I've lost. Alright, sucker. Thanks for your help. Wow, I really thought you would have looked better in sprite form rather than small form, but I think you genuinely look worse. They made his forehead twice as big as well. This is gonna be really annoying, huh? Because I don't have a guaranteed hit move. Okay, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. I do not want to deal with this. Especially since I know for a fact Fire Dance ain't one-shotting. Yeah, that's easy. Oh, I got the Omni boost? As if this wasn't easy enough already. Minun? Come on, bring something good out. Hey, a bug type. Yay, third gem. That was so hectic. I'm so nervous. I was so close to losing a Pokemon there. You know, that is lore accurate how weak he would probably be in the actual game too. Like, the gym leader was actually the weakest in the because I ran into a Genesect, a Rhyperior, and probably something else that was stronger than Minun, Ninjask, and a Staravia. Wait, what TM was that? I wasn't paying attention. I mean, it's good for the Wigglytuff. And honestly, I'll give it to the Excadrill too. Just because, like, Scratch isn't going to do anything on him. Honestly, Dusknoir. Having a physical, non-ghost move will be nice. Just for a tad bit of coverage. Or I say coverage, just for something against normal types. It's honestly not that bad. Like, I'll make use of it. Headbutt's not a bad move. It's just terrible coverage. Because it's not super effective against anything, but like 70 base power move, I'll take it. Especially for the Wigglytuff. And it can flinch. Honestly, headbutt on Excadrill is not terrible because it can flinch. So as long as I outspeed. Oh my god, the X-Transceiver. I want to get one more encounter before I... Holy forehead, what the hell? I want to get one more encounter before I leave this. The gym is normally Dwebble, Whirlipede, and Leavanny. That's actually not bad. I feel like they could have gone ahead and evolved the Dwebble, though. I mean, I guess Dwebble doesn't evolve until like 30s, right? So I guess that's fair. That's honestly not bad. Like, I forget that there are really good bug types. Because I love Crustle, I love Scolipede, Leavanny's meh. But I am a fan. Also, what did that chick just tell me? Did she tell me, like, where I was supposed to go next? Because I did not pay attention. Am I supposed to take the boat that I saw earlier? Or is the route that was blocked off before, is that open now? Like where Charon was. Just go ahead to Route 4? Okay. Wait, does that mean I'm not going to be able to get another encounter? Because I'm pretty sure Route 4 doesn't lead to another route. Because that would be kind of weird. How far away is the next encounter? If I ever do another Nuzlocke, I might consider doing rule breaks as well. I will go ahead and say that. I might consider doing rule breaks, because if I ever do another Nuzlocke, I'm not going to be as lucky as I am this time. I can guarantee that. Sup, Loaf? Oh, you promised a trainer battle. Nadu guy? What? As long as we're careful not to break it. Why don't we just literally go into the... There's literally a doorway to a full-blown route right there. Why don't we just do it in there? Oh, they didn't want to put her in Sandstorm. That's what it was. They didn't want to put her in Sandstorm. Halucha does really good stuff in Naru's channel. Really? I mean, I've seen Halucha in Naru's chat before. Naru does Pokemon stuff, right? Like, I know he does Pokemon Stadium very rarely, but does he ever do anything other than that for Pokemon? He did Violet for a time, I think. Oh, that's cool. So he at least has a way of doing that, at least. Encore! Perfect. Okay, so, I have an idea. He played ZA and does showdown tournaments every once in a while. That's cool. You know, I missed out on the opportunity to do, to join the Pokemon Stadium tournament that he did last time. And the only reason why I missed out on it is because I guess I just didn't feel like it at the time. I don't actually remember why I didn't join. And like, I did join his stream the second day, but whenever I heard that he had a queue for all the people that were doing battles, I decided that I was like, nah, I don't want to get in the middle of that. I don't want to intervene. I didn't realize he had so many people that he wanted to fight with either. Wow, the solar power is really helping me a ton, huh? Taking away my HP to give me no benefit. Ow! Solar power is literally killing me. Oh god. I'm not convinced this crocodile has a water type move. Not that it matters, because I'm not weak to water anyways, but... If you add meth in your beef, you can make a Heisenberger? I don't know what that means. I kind of want to evolve Krabby before I end stream, actually, so this might be much longer than I originally intended. I kind of want to see what King Lear's ability will be. Ember! Bro, this dude has starters. Oh wait, this woman. These women. Only level 20? Bro, the level difference between her and the gym leader is kind of wild. Hey, that's fitting? That is fitting, because that's a black and white starter. Cool beans. Did they choose the Tepig slot? I don't remember. I think I did. I think RESHIRAM was in Tepig's slot, so it's not perfectly fitting, but it's close. Heisenberg is a famous dealer in baking bread. Cool. Why is Charon just there? Charon scares me. Baking bread and Breaking Bad. That's so funny that that's what that corrected to. Oh god, Charon. Oh no. What did I say? What did I fucking say? I'm glad I healed. Why do they place 2 rival fights back to back? You know, that's a question I would have asked if X and Y didn't exist, where they literally have like 3 rivals that always want to fight you. And they hang out together a lot, so they wind up being back to back as well. Like, X and Y is so much worse about it than this game is. Not that I'm complaining. I said I wanted to level up, so... Can you tell I'm tired of just fighting everything with Dust Noir and Excadrill? I just want to get through this shit. Get me the fuck out of here. Scope lens, high crit rate, spatial rend. Still no crit. I know it's not guaranteed, but it's gotta be likely. Stomp? No. Suicune! I forgot you had that. So, eventually, for the Suicune, I'm going to need a solid grass or electric type. Because Reshiram's not going to be the one always able to do this. You seem tired? I probably am a little bit. I woke up at 8:40, and then less than an hour after that... Well, I say less than an hour. About an hour after that, I started streaming. Excuse me. I also haven't had caffeine. I've only had lemonade. I love Reshiram. Only being weak to ground and rock is kind of fucking nuts. Wow, another Omni boost. At this rate, you would think that my Reshiram had Serene Grace. And even then, getting 2 Omni boosts the 2 times I use Ancient Power, that's so lucky. Man. Wood. Ignore the fact that I just said wood to the fucking professor. Why am I going back to the Poke Center to heal? I can just go to that fucking shack. Bro, I want to evolve the Krabby. I want to evolve the Krabby, bro. I swear wild Pokemon before they were 3D were fucking insane. That's fair enough. This gen started the hot professor trend. Did it really? I mean, I guess it's true. Gen 1 had a male professor. Gen 2, I don't know. I never played Johto. Gen 3 had a male professor. Gen 4 had an old professor. Old male professor. Gen 5. So this generation, yeah. That tracks. And then Gen 6. Didn't Gen 6 have a hot male professor? I don't know why out of nowhere they just started making hot professors, but I'm not complaining. And then Gen 7 had... Well, I wouldn't say Gen 7 had a hot professor. Unless you count Kukui's wife, or whoever that was. I'd agree with her, but I wouldn't say Kukui is hot. I guess I can't be skipping trainers if I want to level up Krabby. Damn it. I want to evolve Krabby, and I want another encounter because I want to see what Kingler's ability will be. Ditto, convenient, because this is the route where I found him. And then Gen 8 had Sonya, which I absolutely agree. And then Gen 9. Oh yeah, Gen 9. Honestly, Scarlet and Violet had hot professors. They were both pretty cool. I'm in an ad right now. Damn. Surely I outspeed this thing, right? Yeah. And this is why Headbutt's good. I wonder if Gen 10. I wonder if what's Gen 10 called? I don't. It's wind. Is it like Wind and Sky or something? I don't remember. I wonder if there'll be a hot professor in the next Pokemon games. Have we seen what the professor looks like in the next Pokemon games yet? I don't think we have seen that, right? Because I know we've seen the starters, but I don't think we've seen... When's the next Pokemon Direct gonna be? Or Pokemon Presents, I guess is what it's called. Wow, a berry! We haven't seen anything new about Winds and Waves even in today's Direct. Yeah, so that game is probably not going to be coming out this year. I'm betting. But I do want to see what the professor looks like at some point. Because, like, I mean, if that's going to be the highest quality Pokemon game to date, then it's confirmed for 2027. That's what I thought, but I don't think I ever actually directly heard that. One thing I'll say about Pokemon, right, is that I'm so glad it's that they didn't do the same thing that so many other games do with their women and over-sexualize them. Can I just say that? Like, there's so many times in anime and shows and games where women are way too over-fucking-sexualized. And even in art, you know, they have way too much emphasis on certain areas. And Pokemon doesn't do that. Normally. So, like, I'm very glad that Pokemon has that much going for them. Say what you will about how, you know, their games have looked recently. The women are not over-sexualized. Because you can argue, oh, it's a kids' game. Well, kids' movies have over-sexualized women. Remember The Incredibles? And then there's Lopunny, which that one's just kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, how else would you make a bunny evolve? Because, I mean, they are known for their legs, you know? I'm not paying attention to the story at all. I have no idea what the professor just did. But on our way out, I absolutely looked towards her caboose. Rabbits are known for sexual activity as well. That is true. Even Zootopia made a joke about that. Hey there, big man. Okay, I don't remember games being so up your ass with the enemy. Like, what happened to the emphasis being on getting gym badges and shit, not fighting random grunts every 2 seconds, just randomly? Also, why the fuck am I having to fight a Raikou right now? Honestly, Raikou would be great for me. I don't have an electric type. But unlike these bad dudes, I cannot steal Pokemon. Wow, this bitch saw a ground type and was like, roar! Do the roar! Fuck you. I could have sworn Excadrill got more rock type moves, by the way. Like, I've yet to get a rock type move on this dude. Like, I mean, I guess not rock throw, but like, I was expecting maybe like Smackdown or Rock Slide, but maybe Rock Slide's like later on. Probably. Wait, this is when Rock Slide was still 90 power, right? Not 75? Rock Slide would be really good. At 29, that's great. Before Rock Slide got nerfed, there was no reason to use Stone Edge over Rock Slide. Because even though Stone Edge had high crit chance, it had 10%. When the fuck did it lose its 90% power? I could have sworn at some point Rock Slide had 90 power. I could have sworn at some point it had 90 power. It, like, since I keep going back and forth between new games and old games, and right now I primarily play older games, maybe it's the newer games where Rock Slide got buffed instead of nerfed. Maybe that's what it is, but I could have sworn at some point Rock Slide was 90 power, 90 accuracy. I could have sworn. I might as well buy a couple of these. I have money. I'm gonna look around to see if there's any way to get an encounter. Exploration! Did I really need a loading zone for that? Oh, fuck. Do I have to fight this guy? Is that a gym? What the fuck is that? I guess that's a gym? Oh, he wants to ride a Ferris wheel? Does bro have W Riz? Yo, look how romantic this is. Two bros standing in a Ferris wheel. This is a weird looking Ferris wheel. What is that? The floor? Is half the thing full of just floor? What the? And why are there no chairs? You're really expected to stand the entire time in a Ferris wheel? Where is the text? Okay, and then epic music back. Wow. No. What? I don't understand what I said no to. I thought he was gonna battle them. I thought he was... Okay, well now I'm just confused. Is he a bad guy? And is part of Team Plasma? Oh. I'm assuming I missed that in part of the text. I'm assuming I missed that in the lore, but that's fine. Oh my lord, bro is at 1. Well, this is interesting. Is Eradicate the starter that he got for the entire game? Because I swear he had Eradicate last time too. I'm scared that it has like Bite or Crunch. That's why I'm swapping, by the way. Sucker Punch. Suck it a punch. Yeah, suck it a pinch. Something. Hyper Fang? Yikes, what the fuck? Okay, nice crit, buddy. Krabby's almost gonna evolve. Krabby's my highest level Pokemon, by the way. He's being deceived. Team Plasma says that they want to free all Pokemon from trainers and set them free, but really Guesses just wants to rule the region and believes that all the Pokemon should be free part. Okay, so he has good intentions, but he just doesn't understand Plasma's true intentions. I gotcha. You know, those morals coming from a trainer that actively has Pokemon, you know, locked up in Pokeballs, it seems kind of hard to believe him. That did more damage than I wanted to from a fucking resisted attack. If this thing had like a solid dark type move, I would have been really low right there. As part of his beliefs, every battle he releases his Pokemon and only uses ones found in the nearby area. Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense. How the hell are you gonna beat a champion if you're just grabbing Pokemon that you've randomly found nearby? If your conviction, what is this, anime? Yeah, my conviction. So no encounter in that area, and there's for some reason a loading zone there, but that's fine. So that is the gym over there, though, right? Can I access that right now? PB Max, RESHIRAM, Spatial Run? Yeah, because I'm absolutely not getting rid of that ever. You are very right. Because that's literally the best possible TM to be able to put onto RESHIRAM in terms of Dragon-type moves. Because it's better than Draco Meteor. It's better than Dragon Pulse. It's better than... What other dragon moves are actually good and special? Like, it is very good. It's honestly, this might be a hot take, but I think that Spatial Run is the best special dragon type move. But you almost never see it because it's only allowed on Palkia normally. Palkia. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but... Which, I'm not saying Palkia is bad. I do like Palkia. You just almost never use Palkia, because even in its own game, you don't get it until way later on. You think Dynamax Cannon is better? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Dynamax Cannon has a cooldown turn, no? Oh, wait, no, you are right. It's 100 base power, 100 accuracy, only allowed on Eternatus normally, and it doesn't... What move was I thinking of? No, Dynamax Cannon does have a cooldown turn. Am I wrong? I thought Dynamax Cannon had a cooldown. Or had a whatever it's called. I thought it had a turn off. Oh, Eterna Beam is the one with the recharge. Okay. Yeah, I would agree. Except, I do like the idea of having a crit chance on it. Because that means that you can't just set up against it. Wait, what am I doing? Wigglytuff, you're the prettiest. Do I have to plug in my mouse so that I can do this? Do I have to use the touchscreen for this? Is there no way to skip this either? I'm very happy with my Wigglytuff. I guess you're doing a contest now? Did I have to, or did I have the option to not? I guess I should have been spamming B, not A. Can I leave? Okay, I can leave. Daddy? Bro, B, I don't know how old these people are, like these trainers, but still calling your dad daddy after the age of 10 is crazy. Oh, Elisa. It's the one I said that was my favorite gym leader. She's cool. Bro, I'm not her boyfriend. I'm not taking care of her. I mean, I guess if the next gym is literally right here, I might as well go fucking do it before I end stream, right? Ooh, is this a route? Is this an encounter? Oh my god, new encounter? Poggies? Oh, sorry, my mouse is on the screen. Hey. That bro did like a whole ass... Bro juked me out so hard. One thing is that the gym leaders actually do things in this game. That is true. That is cool. Eyes in the back of his head. Not even that. Bro was just like, he was going back and forth so quickly. Like, he kept turning back and forth. He just knew. He knew I was gonna be there, bruh. Not just eyes on the back of his head, eyes on the side of his head. No matter where I went, he would have caught me. Probably doesn't level up yet, but he's close. I think he's literally level 27, right? So just one more level. Encounter! Wait, should I do the... I'll ask the question while I'm in this battle. Should I do the deeper grass or should I do the lower grass? Should I do the blue grass or the green grass? Which one do you think will give me a better Pokemon? I mean, he can't touch me, right? I think the deeper grass is higher level Pokemon. Oh, but it's the same Pokemon? I can go with higher level. Ah! Why did it have to be a crit, too? Not only was I -2 defense, unsuspecting assurance, dark-type move, but it was also a crit. That's so unnecessary. Why Oh my fucking heart attack. Why was it a crit, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I can't even access the deeper grass because it's through strength. Losing Dust Noir there would have been fucking horrible. What's the point in Ghost being immune to fighting if most fighting types just learn dark type moves anyways? Obviously, I'm kidding. I'm just a little salty, but like still. If I used Shadow Sneak there, I would have been dead because Assurance, I think if it moves second, it does double damage. So I'm glad I was using Headbutt rather than Shadow Sneak. I thought you were just going back and forth. I didn't realize you were going in a circle. Damn. And this is what I mean, where I can absolutely make mistakes that can ruin the run. There's probably going to be a point in this game where I lose my RESHIRAM to something that I overlook. I do not doubt it. Slash is better. Well, I say Slash is better. The flinch from Headbutt might have been better, actually. You know, now that I think about it, I think something scary that is definitely possible is getting a legendary as an encounter that can kill my Pokemon. Because then that'd be an encounter killing my Pokemon. But I don't want to kill it because I want to catch it. But if it's killing my Pokemon, then I would take 30% flinch over 12.5% crit. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Honestly, I really like Kingler. I have not used Kingler nearly enough in my lifetime. The only problem I have with him is that he doesn't learn any fucking physical moves. Like, I don't know when he learns Crab Hammer, but he doesn't learn it for a while. I'm gonna go heal before I get the Pokemon. Or get the encounter. Only because of what I just said, where I'm scared that if it's a strong Pokemon, I will struggle to catch it, and also struggle to live against it. But of course, surely I'm not that lucky to get another legendary as my encounter, right? Well, I mean, I guess I haven't had a legendary as an encounter yet, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't be lucky enough to get a legendary as my encounter. Watch it be the weakest fucking Pokemon of all time. A fucking Stillwaddle. Kingler doesn't learn Crab Hammer until level 56? God damn. Come on, show me pure power. That's actually not bad. A lower attack nature? I didn't even notice that earlier. That's gross. I'll keep the EXP share off of Wigglytuff for now. Just in case I get a Pokemon I want to drop Wigglytuff with. I'm not against Unaware. Because, yeah. It's not bad. If something sets up, then I can just use Crab Hammer. Or not Crab Hammer, Kingler. I do have balls. I do have balls. So let's see it. It's a flying type. Honestly, that's not bad. I just hope I don't kill it. What level does Swoobat evolve? Or does Woobat evolve into Swoobat? Very similar names. I don't remember how weak Woobat is. Unfortunately, I won't keep Forewarn whenever it evolves, which I'm assuming it'll evolve soon, just because it's a relatively weak Pokemon. It's a friendship evolution? With no Soothe Bell either? Oh my god. This is gonna be fun. Not exactly the encounter I was looking for. But I'll take it. Honestly, I'm not dropping Wigglytuff for it. Mainly because I want to keep the ability to put something to sleep. And plus, it's not worth it for me. Woobat is not strong. Like, I'm fine with Forewarn, right? But the fact that I would have to keep it as a Woobat until it was friendly with me? No. I don't want to do that. That sounds like a nightmare. Wigglytuff, I'm giving you the XP share. Don't disappoint me. I'm gonna give something cut. I'm kind of shocked Cut's my only HM right now. By the way, I do believe I made it to where every Pokemon can learn every HM, just to avoid problems. Kingler, sure. You don't need Vice Grip. I wonder if Kingler can learn Spatial Rend now. Probably not. Yeah, no. Honestly, even though I'm not normally a big fan of duplicate typings, getting another solid dragon type would be pretty solid. I put Cut on something just to get Awakening. Is this another encounter? It is. But it's a Dunsparce. My only fear with Slash is that it'll get a fucking crit. I need to drop it for Headbutt soon. Is Wigglytuff healed? No? Okay, well, I'm not taking that chance then. I'll catch it. The fact that Dunsparce didn't get an evolution until Gen fucking 9 is kind of insane. Because it's the most mid thing in the world. And then even Dunsparce isn't, you know, you got another mid-normal type. Yeah. How many normal types have I gotten as my encounters? Because I got Rattata, I got... what the fuck is the name? Wigglytuff, and then Dunsparce. Perfect. I don't really like Donphan that much, but I would have liked it more than a Dunsparce. Sorry, not even a Dunsparce, just a Dunsparce. Is this like an important area? Good to meet you too. What is the point in this area? Sir? Just knock on her door and try to have some riz, you know? You know, do something, impress her, or make her feel comfortable around you, you know? Just hang out. You know, this was just a mid as fuck route. No matter what I got here, it would have been mid as fuck. At least Skiploom would have been a grass type. There's so many mid encounters. Remember when I was getting Aggron as my encounter? And the only problem I had was that I was struggling to catch it? I miss those days, honestly. Like, I can't be upset with either of the encounters that I got here, because nothing else would have been better. That would have actually been good. Having a water ground type only weak to grass, that would have been fine. I actually like Seismitoad too. Like, ever since I used him in Gen 8, I don't know if he was part of my initial team, like whenever I first played through Gen 8 or what, but I remember using him for some reason, and like, he was actually really solid. Fight me. Fight me. So are there any more encounter opportunities I have around here before I go to the gym? This is a bad idea. I shouldn't stay in on that. Sure. I need a flying type, like a solid flying type. Honestly, in Altaria it would go kind of crazy, because since it's dragon type, it would be pretty likely to learn Spatial Rend, and it'd provide me a flying type that... Does Altaria get good coverage? I feel like Altaria would be able to get like Ice Beam or something. Damn. You weren't kidding about Kingler's physical defense being good. Route 5 is to the west, but I don't remember if it's blocked off. Alright. I'll try giving that a visit. You're physical, right? I can Metal Claw you. Damn, that did nothing. Oh, I haven't been leveling up Mighty Yuna. I completely forgot I had Mighty Yuna, not gonna lie. Okay. You asked for it. You asked for it. Even though Ancient Power is super effective and would, almost anything I chose here would kill. But I just want to do a little bit of overkill with the crit. You asked for it, brother. You just chose death. Sure. Let's go. When do I get the bike? I don't think I would actually use it, but like, when do I get it? Let me heal. Let me heal, bruh. Is that the gym? What the fuck is this place? There's so many buildings here. Battle Subway? I'm assuming the gym is still that thing to the right that I saw. You haven't corrected me yet, but I'm assuming... Well, since you haven't corrected me, I'm assuming that is right. I should have the bike already? Oh, you're right. Ah, whatever. I had it and I just didn't realize it. Whoops. I like just running around. It's much easier to control. What the fuck? There's so much shit here. You get it when you save that old man from Team Plasma? Oh, so I like just got that. Encounter! That's solid. I just need to not kill it. Finally, something I can replace Mighty Ina with. Mighty Ina's good. Not the greatest. Chat, I'm hurting my thumb. Okay, so note to self, don't press too hard on your controller when you're not needing to. Because I'm actually hurting my thumb. I think I've rubbed skin off. I need to give it a bit of a break. What the hell? It's my right thumb too. How am I even doing that? I have no idea how I'm doing that. Wow, absorb! Honestly, if Sceptile had a Mega, and I can Mega Evolve it and give it fucking Spatial Rend, that would be kind of crazy. But that will not be the case. Unfortunate. It's a starter. It'll probably be hard to catch. I'll use an Ultra Ball on it. It might just learn it, you never know. That is true, but it wouldn't be Stab without the Mega. Which I think is weird, right? Because, like, in Gen 3, it's Water, Ground, and Fire fighting for the other two starters. Why was Sceptile given the short end of the stick and just pure Grass, which is a mid as fuck typing? Not even just mid, just straight up bad. Has so many weaknesses. Fire, Ice, Bug, Poison, Flying. Did I already say Ice? I think I did. But that's 5 weaknesses. And only resists itself. The only type Grass resists is itself and Water. So, yeah. And it's, I mean, I guess it is good against Ground, Grass, not Grass, Ground, Rock, and Water. So, like, I guess... Honestly, Drought's not bad for Weezing, since Weezing learns Flamethrower. Sceptile gets Leaf Blade at level 29? Okay, cool. So I should be able to get that pretty soon. Ooh, I wonder what its ability is. I wonder what that Sceptile's ability is. Oh, it's because I've been holding B the entire time. Okay, note to self. Don't hold B with the side of your thumb, actually press it down. because I don't care about Claydol. I already have ground type. Claydol is solid, but I definitely am happy with getting the Sceptile. I don't think there's any point in me continuing that route right now. Well, I mean, I don't think that's like a soul read because I have no fucking clue. Route 5 is the way you have to go after the gym anyway. Yeah, so I'll be back. I'll be back. Cue to the Terminator. Remember when I was considering ending stream after the third gym, and then I just continued? Anticipation. That's not bad. Yeah, by the way, I'm sure you saw. This bitch is a klutz. Can't hold a held item. Wait. That's what klutz is, right? It can't use held items. I have returned. Thanks for returning, Slim. So, does that mean it can't use the EXP share? Or will the EXP share still work? It just doesn't, like, activate held items like Focus Sash or a berry. Can't learn it. Unfortunate. It's adamant anyway. I don't know, try it out? Alright. Right, I want to drop Slash for Headbutt. I think I'll drop... Even though I gave Kingler Cut, I don't really want to drop Cut because I like having the HM. So I think I'm going to give him Headbutt instead of Mud Shot because I don't see myself ever using Mud Shot. I'm this guy who sucked at math during the Battlecat stream when you... Well, you know I recognize names, right? I'm aware that you're a returner. I'm aware. Try Fiery Dance on Sceptile, but it won't be good because it's adamant. So it's got... Not only is its physical attack buffed, also that's the wrong thing. Not only is its physical attack buffed, but its special attack is nerfed. So it won't be good. Is the EXP share still on? It's still on Wigglytuff, I think. Sceptile has a higher special attack naturally, though. Yeah, I guess I can check Fire Dance. Nope. Worth checking, though. Alright, gym time. What the fuck? I let my dog out, now it's gone, like I can't see him outside anymore. We'll go find him. My stream is not as important as keep making sure that your dog's okay. He returned? Okay, cool. Okay. 26? Oh god. Okay, so the rando has strong Pokemon, which makes me assume that I'm underleveled. I think I'm really starting to feel that 10% difference. Normally 27, so it's probably like 30. Because I'm assuming it rounds up, so if it goes up by 2.7 levels, then it'll probably go up to 30. This is gonna be fun. Sceptile, you gotta level up faster. Oh boy. Doesn't Ninetales normally have Cloud 9? No, it has Drown. Well, it can have Drown. One time in Sword and Shield, I got my starter to level 100 before beating Gym 1. That is insane, and you had way too much time on your hands. The way that you're saying that, it makes me feel like you were really young when you played Sword and Shield. You're probably incredibly young. Took like 5 hours straight. It would take longer than 5 hours. Well, yeah, no, it would take longer than 5 hours. Even with the way that gym raids worked back then. Because, like, gym raids will only get to higher difficulties as you progress through gyms. So you would be stuck grinding 1 and 2 star raids. And, like, that wouldn't... 5 hours would not do it for you. From my professional experience. Well, that's how long it took for me. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, well, I guess I'll believe you. I guess I'll believe you. God, I'm so poorly leveled. I am very concerned. Forgot to save before my Switch died and it went back down to level 60. Oh no. Oh no. I feel so bad. So I don't mean to make fun of you. So I just rage quit and never went on that account again? Well, that's your fault for over-leveling before Jim fucking won. Sceptile is getting XP early, so Clutch probably only works on battle effects. Yeah. Tis true, tis true. Ooh, Mienshao. That's cool to see. Because Mienshao evolves, or, Mienfu only evolves at like level 50 something. So it's cool seeing the evolved form, because you almost never see it. Surely this fighting type doesn't have a dark type move. Uh-oh. Why does this thing have Calm Mind? That concerns me. Oh, they can't do anything to me. Okay. Well, at least I know. Nightshade. Yo, bro just shitted on me. I'm never saying that sentence again, but that really did look like a ball of just straight shit. Wait, the ability Protean, that doesn't exist yet, right? Because that came out with Greninja, right? Because I'm just thinking about abilities that would be nice to have. I don't think Protean would be obtainable yet. But then what other abilities would be busted? Obviously the huge powers. Fluffy didn't exist yet. There's not a lot of busted abilities before Gen 6. You know in Scarlet and Violet how there are those Pokemon in the wild that are like level 80 and they are terastallized? Or however you spell it, before beating the Elite Four, I somehow was able to catch it using all of my Great Balls. Also, to answer your question, I don't know, since I'm a brain dead moron. I asked a question? Yeah, that's cool. I don't remember what question I asked. Download, now download is a good one. Download would be a good one to have. Damn, I need to level my RESHIRAM up more. I never thought I'd say that. I haven't been using him as much. It. I'm never doing a nuzlocke since I always love my starter too much to get rid of it as soon as it dies. Yeah, just get good though, because my starter, RESHIRAM, I don't think it's ever dying. And if it does, it's absolutely my fault and I deserve to be traumatized. Alright, RESHIRAM, you know how I said I needed to level you up? This is how I'm gonna do it. Get in there. Have fun. This won't be a wash at all. I'm totally not overconfident. If this bitch has a Groudon, I swear to God. I haven't seen... Oh, wait, no, I have seen Rayquaza. I was about to say, I have yet to see any of the Hoenn legendaries, but no, I have. The one time I did, I think I lost my Rattata to it, so... Yeah, stop, that tickles. Bro, don't look at me like that. That didn't kill? Okay, I need to set up then. On my Scarlet and Violet account, which was really poor level, I put Eternatus, Summonzenta, and several other legendaries. Cool. Using Pokemon Home? Yeah, I figured that. I've used Pokemon Home too, but never to sweep through a game. Because to me that's lame. But to each their own. I'm tearing up skin because of this controller. There's either my controller is rough or I'm way too rough with it, because there's no fucking way my skin is tearing from it. Hitmonchan has 110 special defense? What the fuck? What? That explains why I didn't kill it. The fuck? I did it just because I was bored not to clear the game? Oh, okay. Well then that's fine. Whatever works to entertain you. I'm so glad I didn't use Spatial Rend right there. Otherwise, I could have literally died to the most bullshit thing ever. I don't think it would have killed, because it wouldn't have been... That would have been scary. That would have been really scary. Anyways. Easy dubs. Dude. If you use Spatial Rend, you would probably die. Excelgor has 100 special attack. Hidden Power? Kraus. I had no idea he had Me First. I had no idea that move even existed in this generation. Me First is a terrifying move. Whenever you're specifically using dragon or ghost types. At the time, I thought it would be funny to sweep a gym using Eternatus. Yeah, it wasn't so funny whenever you cleared it in 2 seconds and was like, okay, well, now what? I like having challenge in games. And see, like, this game keeps keeping me on my toes, even though I have a RESHIRAM as my starter. Even though I have a pretty good-looking team. It's still keeping me on my toes. Which I'm not complaining about. I am perfectly fine with this added challenge of this shit. I'm going to go eat. I'm going to end stream. I already streamed for about an hour longer than I expected to, so... 'Tis interesting. Just a tad. Have a good time eating Halucha, and the rest of you, if you did enjoy, please do come back for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.